to We're Just As Messages podcast. Of course, I am Mike.
What's happening is Marcus.
Of course, I couldn't do this thing without my dog, Drew Money on the boards.
How y'all feeling?
Feeling good in this afternoon, man. How are y'all doing?
Doing good, man. Can't complain.
That's what's up, Drew. How you doing, my brother?
I'm good, man. Another day above ground, man. So I'm giving thanks, man. You know,
Always, yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
My dog, new blessings
Big
on the
things,
way.
big
Always.
big things, man. Always, bro. Gotta lay low though sometimes. Man.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
You gotta always come back right, baby.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
yes, sir. I
know
definitely
what I'm
feel you. I
saying?
feel you on that.
The bounce back is
Yeah.
Definitely
always-
feel you on that.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. The
so-
bounce back always be good.
Always, but you
Always.
gotta stay humble and be calm, bro.
Always,
Yes, sir.
always, man.
Yeah, man. Just feeling good, bro. Feeling good, man. Been a hell of a week, and this week ain't even over.
Yeah, it's only we only in the middle of the week, man.
Yeah, man.
It's got a lot of stuff going on coming up this week. We got Couture Fest Saturday,
Yes,
so that's
sir.
why we recording a little bit earlier for y'all this week because the weekend just jam packed, man. It's got a lot of stuff going on, man. So it's all we always maneuver and adjust, man, and adapt per usual. So who's supposed to be the headliner, Drew?
Deuce Duke.
Deuce Duke.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
I remember.
It's easy to say Duke, but
Yeah.
it's Deuce Duke.
Deuce Duke.
Yeah,
Yes.
man.
Shout out to him, man.
Yeah, man. Big up, big man. It's gonna be a good time, man. I'm excited, ready to knock this shit out. I hope my boy Mo, he's recovering right
Yeah,
now.
man, Mo's recovering. If y'all noticed on the last episode, he kind of sounded under the weather, man. So my dog, he's still trying to bounce back, man.
Yeah.
His voice was sounding. You said his voice was sounding a little bit worse yesterday.
My dog sound like Batman, bro.
Damn.
Bruce Wayne. Yeah, man. I was like, dog, yeah, you gotta. It sounded like you was at Dreamville all weekend, just screaming, bro. Word, man.
Oh shit. Speaking of,
Let's hop straight into it.
let's
man.
get right into this
Let's
shit,
go,
man. Cause god damn it. So, as y'all know, we drop our episodes every Monday for y'all. So we was taken aback when this had to happen like around 11. Cause let me tell you how I found out about this shit. So I just fell asleep like normal late Sunday night. I might have fell asleep like around 10 o'clock. Your body normally wakes up, sometimes around that little period of time between 1, 2 something.
Mhm.
And you check your phone, shit like that. But you about to fall right back to sleep. Nah. I had hella messages, like group chats going crazy. I had messages from Mo, you, another. I'm like, what the hell going on? First thing I see on Twitter, J. Cole. I'm like, oh, man. Because the tweet I had sent y'all, actually, I thought that shit was some bullshit. Because it was dude basically saying what Cole was saying on the stage. I'm like, man, get that shit out of here, man.
And then one of us in the chat sent the actual
video.
And I was like, oh, shit.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Like, yo. Is this for real?
Bro, I cannot believe. Matter of fact, let me for the listeners, man, because it's only right. It hurts my heart that I gotta play this, but we gotta do it right. So hold on, I got y'all. This is J. Cole apologizing for his 7 drill diss record.
So I'm so proud of that project, except for one part. It's one part of that shit that make me feel like, man, that's the lamest shit I ever did in my fucking life, right? And I know this is not what a lot of people want to hear. I know I can hear my niggas up there right now like, nah, don't do that. But I got to keep it 100 with y'all, right? I damn near had a relapse, right? Because y'all heard some shit that happened 2, 3 weeks ago, however long it was. Y'all heard that bazooka that was dropped on the motherfucking game, right? So all of this time of me moving on my own accord, for the first time I was tested. Why am I tested? Because I got the world and I got my niggas like, what you gonna do, Cole? My niggas like, boy, I must have had 1,000 missed calls. Oh my fucking God. Text flooded. I couldn't even answer my shit. Nigga, it's wartime. Boom, 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 right? Niggas want to see blood. And I was conflicted because, one, I know my heart, you know what I mean? And like, I know how I feel about my peers, these 2 niggas that I just been blessed to even stand beside in this game, let alone chase their greatness, right? So I felt conflicted because I'm like, bro, I know I don't really feel no way, but the world want to see blood. I don't know if y'all can feel that, but the world want to see blood. So I say all of that to say, in my spirit of trying to like get this music out, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I moved in a way that I feel spiritually feel bad on me. Like I try to like jab my nigga back and I try to keep it friendly. But at the end of the day, when I listen to it and when it comes out and I see the talk, that shit don't sit right with my spirit. That shit make me feel, that shit disrupts my fucking peace. So what I wanna say right here tonight is in the midst of me doing that and in that shit, trying to find a little angle and downplay this nigga's fucking catalog and his greatness. I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers that ever touch a fucking microphone? Dreamville, y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct? As do I. So I just want to come up here and be like, publicly be like, bruh, that was the lamest, like, goofiest shit. And I say all that to say, it made me feel like 10 years ago when I was moving incorrectly. And I pray that God align me back up on my purpose and on my path. You know what I mean? I pray that my nigga really didn't feel no way. And if he did, my nigga, I got my chin out. Take your best shot. I'm gonna take that shit on the chin, boy. Do what you do.
Yo.
You know what I mean? Like, all good. Like, it's love. And I pray that, I pray that y'all are like, forgive a nigga for like the misstep and then I can get back to my true path. Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Past 2 days felt terrible. Like, it let me know how good I've been sleeping for the past 10 years. So all of that to say, man, I want to now perform the song that's a reminder to me of getting back on the right path and getting in tune with God. And the name of the song is called Love Yours. I want to do that for y'all.
Hey, man. The fuck we doing, dog? What the fuck we doing, man? Like, I just got, bruh.
Go ahead, man.
It's just like, bro, what happened? Like, what happened for J. Cole to just get in his body to just feel like, you know what, man, it just hit my spirit. It's like, bro, first of all, he dissed you first, bro. He dissed you first. You have the right to respond. Now, whether that shit we thought it was great or not, or good or not, that's up to the consumer. But like, I just don't understand this. Like, dog, you Like how? Like I just felt like, bro, this is not what hip hop standed on, bro. This is not what this is not the culture, bro. I don't give a fuck. Niggas could be like, oh, mental health, this and that, which is all fine and dandy, my nigga. Cool. But at the end of the day, bro, it's not like you guys were gonna get out in the street and fight. It's not like you niggas was gonna go, really, when you see each other, it's on site, bro. It's friendly competition, bro. It's a sparring match. It's you threw your jab, he throw his jab, and then you guys kind of go from there. If you threw your jab and he didn't even respond, then cool, it would just be left at that. But I mean, we all know what the real thing is. But with Cole, man, it just kind of feel like he inserted himself in some shit that he really didn't need to insert himself in. Because for the most part, the shots weren't even for you. It was for the other nigga standing beside you. But you felt in your heart of heart to jump out and then say some shit and then go and take it back. That's just, it's not hip hop, bro. Like, if you're going to say some shit, nigga, just stand on it. It's not like you niggas is like, it's not like it's not a real beef. You guys are friends. So at the end of the day, my nigga, even if you do say something, nigga, I'm pretty sure Kendrick he's not going to trip. He's not going to give a fuck. You know what it is? It's lyrical competition, bruh. And niggas trying to dress it up as, oh, he wants blood. Oh, nigga, nobody's asking for that, bruh. All we ask you just respond to the nigga. That's it, dog. That's it. Keep it within the realm of hip hop. This was not going to escape the box of hip hop. This was always just going to be where it was at. Some good sparring, lyrical back and forth, and we missed out on that. We missed out on we could have had a really good moment for rap, and we nice. Got, and that shit just felt like that shit crumbled apart by Jermaine. Jermaine crumbled that shit because that wasn't called for, bro. That just wasn't called for, my nigga. Like, it's not called for. It's really not. Why are you being so emotional over this shit, bro? Why you got your panties in a bunch over this shit? You got your panties in a bunch probably because when you dropped that shit, you thought you dropped that And that shit was, and since it being,
It wasn't lethal.
it was, since it's not lethal, but it was never gonna be on the verge of lethal because that's still your homeboy. And I think as fans, we knew that. So for us, it's like, bro, you didn't have to apologize, bro. You didn't have to apologize, bro. And people always say certain shit like, oh, well, this rapper, this and that. But I'm like, bro, like I told, like
I'm seeing terrible comparisons.
I'm seeing terrible comparisons.
Terrible.
Niggas thinking this shit, like, bro, it was never gonna be a real deal issue, man. Like, that shit, to me, that shit is super whack, bro. Cause like I said, we got robbed of a real moment, bro. We could have had a really good, this wasn't gonna go nowhere. It wasn't gonna go to the streets. It was gonna just be good lyrical sparring, and we didn't get that, bro.
Jermaine Cole from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Listen to me. At the end of the day, you was the one out here claiming the big three, saying you was Muhammad Ali. You was for the past 5-6 years begging for a rapper to say your name. Any motherfucker want it, come get it. And niggas was giving you your props like you was on a legit 5-6 year run. Smoking features, doing your thing. On your last feature with Yachty, niggas talked about that for months. Getting in your bag, rightfully so. You said on your dish, Kendrick, he was in his prime. You just hitting yours. You in your bag. Then the moment the shit come at your front door, you run. I can't respect it on no level. I'm not hearing none of this other shit. The simple fact of the matter is, Jermaine, you was scared. That's it. You was scared. It has nothing to do with nothing else. I'm not rolling with none of that other shit. Like Marcus said, the mental health, I understand that. Cool. But in the realms of this was just sport. And you were scared. And for anybody to try to dress it up, or for your camp to try to dress it up as anything else, is weak to me. And I can't respect it on no level. None. There's no way I can respect that, because you was out here talking that big dog shit. You was talking that shit. And again, on a sport level. This was nothing that was ever going to get outside that box. Yeah. This was always going to remain that. I'm seeing people talking about, the kids can look at this and see, it don't always got to go. The kids are not looking at it like this. They're not.
The kids are actually looking at it like us.
Yes, they are. They are actually looking at it like us. Like, I had to it really bothered me that people really try to paint this as an equation to a life lesson. This is not what that is. This would be no different if we seen Floyd Mayweather 8-9 months hyping up a fight. He get to the ring, he walk out. What would we say about Floyd? It's the same shit. If I'm gassing me and you playing one-on-one and we get to the court and I walk off, be like, oh, that nigga Mike's scared. That's it. It's not, Mike going through this, or that shit didn't sit well. No, you was popping that shit.
Right.
You was popping that shit. I've never in my life seen nothing like this in hip-hop, bro. Never.
And another thing about the shit is, Mike, is if he personally felt like, hey, I'm shooting at this guy, this my dog, but I really kind of don't want to. I feel like that was a phone call away for you to just really have and I heard he did have the conversation. So after you heard it like that and you guys had the conversation, what happened in the conversation to make him want to get in the booth and be 1 foot in, 1 foot out with the shit?
Because Kendrick Lamar, this wasn't even personal. The context again of this whole shit is the top fucking dog. That's all it is. Yeah. Who's the top dog? If that's your dog, you and your dog can still pop y'all shit. Leave it on wax. We all know it wasn't ever going to get personal. Now, if Kendrick and Drake got something cool. We talking about you and Kendrick.
Facts.
You and Kendrick. We never known you to be out here like that. Cole, that's not you. We know that already. But you've been begging rappers to get on record and say your name. You've been asking for that for years. And niggas was giving you your props. Niggas even saying, nah, this is Cole probably his best rapper alive. Like, currently, bro, like, he really been ripping shit. And now we get to this point, like, I honestly did not believe that shit, bro. Like, I'm like, dog, this got to be some AI. Like, this had to be some AI shit, man.
When I first seen it, I was like, I know this nigga ain't just did what I think. Is this nigga First of all, you apologize. You bend the knee at your own concert, bro.
Oh, in your own state.
In your own state. Like, come on, bro. You bend the knee at your own state. Like, what are we doing here? You know, if anything, that's the time where you were supposed to stick your fucking chest out. You could have did that on another accord. You did not have to do that at your own concert. And then another thing is, with you doing this, making this fucking song, it kind of steers away from the great project you put out. Like, that project you had was dope. You know what I'm saying?
It was good.
It was a good project.
It's good.
I think,
and I'm still listening to it, but I can understand why people are saying, bro, it don't sound the same. And I understand that people saying like that sounds even worse in terms of the impact on you.
yeah.
Like this, it sounds worse on you now.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas definitely gonna turn this shit up now. And shout out to Mo, cause Mo, and I was kind of like, I was in defense of Cole in terms of his diss, is because I didn't think it was a bad diss at all. I didn't really give too much burn on the angle of jabbing, but I get it now. Cause Mo was saying, bro, no, this ain't the time for that.
Yeah.
You got a haymaker, uppercut, all that shit. It's no time for jabbing, because if you jabbing, if you're not gonna go all the way, you doing it a disservice. And now look at it.
If I say because you want,
It's a fucking disservice, because at the end of the day, you didn't want to do it for real. And I said it sounded like he didn't really want to rap with him, but I was giving him grace because he said even within it was like a warning shot. So I'm like, okay, cool. But it was like, nah, it ain't time for that.
yeah,
Come at this nigga. You can hear it, and you can hear it in Kendrick tone on like that. Like he's powered up.
yeah,
He's energized. Like, if people could debate the bars and whether they feel like it wasn't that lethal or whatever, but you could tell his tone is different on that record. And like, you just never seen nothing like this, bro. Like, and I really don't have no room to debate this real, quote unquote, real man shit, because this real man shit is not it don't add up right here.
nah.
It's not the same. This is simply sport. Sport analogies only. That's all it was. And at the end of the day, I can't roll with it, because you was popping that shit for 5 years. You are not 19, Jermaine. You are damn near 40. You knew exactly what the fuck you was doing. You was scared. That's all it was. No more, no less. You was scared. So for you to try to address it, he's trying to tame the blow with this bullshit. And I don't have no sympathy for him. Nobody in his camp. Nobody if you're defending him. And you put your camp in a bad state, because they might have been ready for some smoke from somebody under TDE. You never know who might have popped out. You know, you might would have had a little Baby King, JID, Boz, whatever case may be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you put them in a bad spot now.
Yeah.
Now, the strength, that's your boss. So, of course, you got to, to some degree, but they ain't wearing that 100%. And I bet you when they go home, they're like, man, God damn, this motherfucker put me in a bad spot, man.
Because now they can't even, because, they jump out, or,
They're looking at the camp like y'all selling wolf tickets.
That's what I'm saying. That's selling wolf tickets. Like, nah, y'all niggas ain't really like that. Like,
and what make it so bad, it's not JID. It's not Boz.
It's the head in charge.
It's the head nigga in charge.
Sure.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it looks bad. Like, it looks so bad. Like, it's so many layers to it, because it's like, okay, we all understand the real play was, but we talked about the big three for a reason. We talked about the big three we established the big three way before you said it on record.
Mm-hmm.
The fans dubbed y'all the big three for a reason. This was a part of it. Y'all lyrical ability.
Yeah.
That's all it was gonna be. What happened was, you put that fucking diss out. You didn't like the response. And you knew Kendrick was probably gonna come back lethal. And you didn't want no parts of that. And that's fine. But don't you ever get on the mic again talking that shit, knowing that shit wasn't going to be, it was available at your front door. I've seen people talking about, oh, well, Hove apologized super ugly. Completely fucking different. Completely fucking different. And I'm tired of people talking about shit that they don't know what the fuck they talking about. Hove apologized super ugly. First of all, we already had got Takeover and Ether by the time Super Ugly came around. And that had become personal.
Yeah, it been personal.
It had been personal, but we had got the legendary moment.
Yeah.
And then he apologized for some shit because, we talked the condom on the baby seat, all that. Then, his mama wasn't feeling that. Made him, and in some circles, Hove got clowned for that. He wore that.
Yeah.
Hove didn't put out Takeover pull it back and say, nah, that shit didn't sit well with me. I respect you as an MC and nah, man, this is a battle. This is a battle, bro. This is not for play. Once we step on the court, we could go get steak, ribs, whatever the case may be, seafood, whatever you like after this shit. In between these lines, when we tip the ball, you enemy.
Facts.
Period. I don't get to go out on the court, shoot a shot, and then come out like, nah, man, I ain't really. And see, that's what people keep forgetting. It's not the fact that he didn't reply at all. Because if he didn't reply at all, then you take your L or whatever the case may be. Okay, cool. I was highly disappointed in Drake when he didn't reply to Pusha T. But it would have been way worse had that nigga put out a diss
And that shit was ass.
and pulled it back and apologized.
Yeah.
That would have been way worse.
Yeah.
Him not replying to Pusha was bad. Putting the notes and all that's bad. I didn't think no rapper would top that. I'll say that. Jermaine killed that time sin.
Yeah.
Cause that was a moment that we got robbed of too. Now, granted, again, he didn't put out a record. He didn't so he just somewhat took the L. Still didn't like it. For you to put out a record and pull it back and apologize is way worse. Way worse.
Because it really just shows you just, first of all,
You was never ready for no action on Mike.
you was always in and out. You was always 1 foot in, 1 foot out with the shit. And it's clearly as day. This nigga is clearly 2 feet to the ground, ready to get it on. And you just like, I don't know. Like, bro, it's not, like you said, it's not the time for the jab. It's not the time for that. It's the time for the haymaker. And then another thing people were going off on with J. Cole as far as like the topic, like, okay, talking about, Kendrick's discography and things of that nature. And it's
That
like,
made you feel bad, bro? I don't give a fuck if it was good. I'm not gonna let you know in the midst of this battle that it's good.
I'm a lion saying
I'm a lying. Yo, man, lying say your shit trash, nigga.
Word, cause like
You mean to tell me that's the shit that hit your heart?
I guess so.
I don't give a fuck if I don't give a damn if all Kendrick albums were classics. I'm not telling you that. I'm standing on my fucking diss. It's battle, bro. I don't give a fuck if it's a lie or not. I can't let you know that your shit fire in the midst of a battle. I can't tell you that. Nigga, we battling.
Where if you on a basketball court,
Now, years down the line when we chopping it up. Hey, man, when you dropped that Good Kid, Mad City,
you flame. That was hard.
that was some hard shit. You think like Hov didn't like it was written?
Of course he did.
Come on, man. He can't tell Nas that.
Nah, of course he did.
He had to come up with a witty way to spin it.
And it's like on a basketball court, like you're saying, you playing basketball against a nigga, and the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like if you playing against Kobe Bryant, you can't tell this nigga, oh man, this is. Or if you're playing against Jordan, I don't think the Pistons were looking at this nigga like, oh man, this is one of the greatest. No, we like fuck that nigga. As soon as that nigga get in the air, you throw one at his ass.
You gotta fight back, even
know what
if
I'm
you feel like you
saying?
ain't got a chance. You gotta fight back.
Yeah. Fuck it, bro. Like
You had them recorded the record. You done did your little video talking about the 7-minute drill shit. You was never if anything, you don't reply if Kendrick replies. If anything, you do not apologize for putting out that diss because number one, it was never fucking personal. That's the shit that kills me. It was never personal. And you should have 100% performed that record.
That's what missing moments. You could have had a moment right there. You could have even
my
been on.
God.
You could have even got on the record and be like, "Hey, no personal shit, but man, fuck that. Drop that." Like,
Everybody performs their record if they got something. Drake performed back to back at OVO Fest that summer, dog. It was a big moment. He had the slide shows with Meek behind. It was a moment. You don't never fucking apologize for putting no shit out like that. And I'm sorry for my language, but I gotta be this explicit today because this nigga Jermaine fucked up a lot of shit for hip hop, man. He fucked up a big moment for hip hop because this is no disrespect. This ain't no Meek Mill, Big Sean, Wale type shit going on. This ain't no Jordan Lucas, that Tory Lane shit. Got no disrespect to them guys. This is the big three.
Battle of the Titans, man.
Battle of the fucking Titans. And you robbed us of that. After you said, I'm in my prime. You've been rapping very well over these last 5 years. Elite level shit.
Facts.
Again, I got Kendrick over him overall. That's just my personal opinion. But I can't deny what Cole has been doing these last 5 years. I can't deny that. He's been wrecking shit. But dog, it doesn't help that Ari Lennox comes out with her post, and I get it.
Got the finger ball.
She's the R&B artist too, but it just continues to paint to the cushion like salt. No.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay.
This
Jermaine.
ain't that.
Yeah. Oh, pat Jermaine on the back.
No.
Fuck that, bro.
Do that in private. Don't put that on social media. But Grant,
Word.
it's your social media. You do it what you want to do at the end of the day. Ari Lanks, I don't want no smoke because I know how you get sometimes. It's all love at the end of the day. But y'all, you can't do your boss on some bullshit. I gotta call a spade a spade. Period. And everybody knows that. That's why I don't understand why dudes is out here trying to. These niggas is writing essays talking about, oh, y'all wouldn't get it. You wouldn't understand. That's some grown man shit. No, it's not.
It's very simple. If you get in a fight and a nigga stick you and you stick the nigga back and you be like, hey, man, my bad, bro. I ain't mean to stick. Nigga, he hit you first. What the fuck you mean? What are you apologizing for? You fight this nigga, bro. You brawl with even if you feel like you gonna lose. You brawl with this nigga. He hit you first.
And you know, everybody keep forgetting, you was asking for it. That's the big opponent here. Mm-hmm. You been asking for it. And Kendrick comes back, it wasn't even nothing disrespect. We all know when we hear that versus all sport. Mm-hmm. He ain't talking about fuck your mama, fuck your wife, fuck your kids, none of that. No, fuck your auntie, none of that other shit. He ain't say none of that.
All he said was, I'm just better than y'all.
I'm better than y'all. Y'all can't fuck with me. Fuck the big three. Niggas big me. Okay, you come back with your shit. Oh, but when I put it out and then I see the response, it was
Hey, man.
Cut that whole shit out, man. Knock it the fuck off. This is sport.
Hey, bro, that shit is fucking hilarious because, dog, where have we came to in hip hop, bro? I'm seeing niggas trying to I see niggas trying to rewrite history, talking about hip hop wasn't made from the battle. I'm like, nigga, what are we? What the fuck? Like, nigga. Dog, Busy B, Kumo D, one of the first rap battles ever. This is back in
LL Cannabis.
And LL Cannabis, that's a rap battle that was strictly based off of just the skill set.
Yes.
A nigga felt
that didn't get personal.
You know what I'm saying? One dude who was a young cat felt like, okay, I think I'm better than the OG.
That's the mic off, y'all.
And then the OG was like, nah, you can't get that mic. You feel me? I still got this mic. And Cannabis tried to strong arm the mic. You know what I'm saying? He had a good diss record. Mm-hmm. But I mean, that was never gonna get. I'm tired of this shit, dog. I'm tired of the rewriting of history, bro. I'm tired of the rewriting and the rechanging of hip hop. Hip hop has always been this way.
Always been competitive.
It's never changed, bro.
Every artist on any level has always been competitive. DJs battled.
Graffiti artists,
breakdancing. That's the foundations of hip hop battling. Rather you had my mixtape better than yours. Oh, I scratch better than you. I dance better than you. I rock the mic better than you. Period. It's always the foundation always had elements of competition, and y'all not gonna strip that. I'm seeing people talking about, oh, this is better for the black community. Shut the fuck up. That's not what's going on. What are you talking about, the black community? This has nothing to do with that.
We got way more important shit to deal with in the black community.
And this ain't inserted in that.
Word.
We talking about a sport. Yeah. Better for the black community. Shut the fuck up. I'm tired of these niggas, man. Like, I hate when we get to these moments where people try to make something deeper than what it is when calling just a spade, when niggas just ultimately be scared. We would say it for anybody else.
Fact, we would.
If we had a big basketball game coming up in the NBA and somebody is out, not even for any type of sickness or injury, they just don't want to play.
This nigga, bitch, he don't want to play today. Oh, man, this nigga don't want to play Joker today. Oh, man, this whole ass nigga don't want to play.
Just sitting out. They just sitting out. Rest. Imagine somebody resting during the game 6 of a conference final.
Or the game
This 6. Is what this is.
Yeah,
imagine somebody resting. Keyword. They're not hurt. Nothing. Resting. Choosing to sit down. During game 6 of a conference final, what would we say?
Oh, this nigga scared.
He couldn't bounce back from that.
This nigga, he couldn't bounce back.
He would have to do something astronomical times 10 to bounce back from that.
This nigga would have to go next year, win MVP, finals. He would have to completely flip the narrative. I don't know if Jermaine. I don't know if Cole can't flip the narrative on this shit, bro. He can't
rap about being a family man. You a good rapper.
Yeah, you're good, but you can't. As far as in the competitive sport of niggas talking about top 5, we can't talk to you in that manner anymore. Now, don't get me wrong. Your lyrical and your skill sets
he's still
put
great.
you at top 5, but as far as when it really comes down, when we really break down and analyze things, this right here will be the biggest asterisk. So
100%.
can we really put you, you already at the dead bottom of the top 3, my nigga, of the big 3. I don't even know if we even have a big 3 anymore, honestly, bro.
I think it's done.
That shit's done, bro. That shit ain't no big 3 no more, nigga. It ain't no big 3, man. That shit is done, bro. Cause when you had a chance to kind of say, and that's the thing, like you said, this nigga been popping shit. Like, bruh, when it comes to that, there's been legit arguments of people. It's like you said, man. I think out of the last couple of years, man, Cole really been setting himself apart. Cole really been doing this, and Cole really been doing that, and you've been talking a good game. But when it came to the front door, you did not answer. Hey, what we say, man? Niggas ain't take the call. Niggas didn't take the call. That phone kept ringing. That phone was ringing. Shit went straight to voicemail, man. Shit went straight to voicemail, bro.
How do you think? Here's my thing, because I can still listen to Cole from a respect factor, from a rapping ability.
Yeah.
As far as that though, it's just big. It takes away from the project, because the project is very good. The only track I don't really like on there is Fever. Other than that, he was rapping very good on it. And he was popping this shit on other records too. He was talking this shit on Pie, 100 Rabbits, HYB. Yeah. He was talking this Ready with Cameron. He was talking this shit on other records. Of course, 7 Minute Drill is the one where he's like, completely just in that mode.
Yeah.
But other than that, that was a real good project. I bought the motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Like, Cole, bruh, like, this is just nasty. Like, I've never seen nothing like this, dog. I would have never thought in a million years Cole would have apologized after putting out a diss record that wasn't even that disrespectful at that.
I mean, and like, dog, his rapping on 3001 was like crazy, dog. And just for this nigga to go turn around and just say that to me, I'm just like, bro, where's the competitive? I mean, do people know something we don't know? Like, where's the competitive spirit, man? And I just feel like in hip hop, bro, we really don't have that.
Mind
anymore.
you, this is coming from a group where we should have got this in the middle of the 2010s.
Really, like, I'd probably say about maybe 2016, 2017.
Exactly.
I feel like that's when
and it's
all of them were kind of not. I won't say Drake, of course, number wise is always going to be bigger than everybody. But as far as like,
they all was in there like legit
kind of
prime,
prime, you know, what I'm saying,
in the middle of their runs.
Yeah,
like they're on the back end now. They still putting out good music and shit like that. But we don't have another big 3 coming behind them.
Yeah, the culture is like
like
nobody's annoyed.
So we've been looking forward to this. Popcorn ready, tickets like this the main event. Manny versus Floyd. Imagine if Manny and Floyd walk out that ring. You get what I'm saying?
Credibility shot. Credibility is dead if either of them walk out the ring. I don't give a fuck if Floyd undefeated or not.
Kobe and Braun on Christmas Day, 2009. One of them don't play. Shit like that.
Sucks for the fans.
And there's nothing he can do. What can he say now? I just seen Simba. He already got his diss record out the cold.
And that's how you know it's crazy. Because no offense to Simba can rap, but that nigga ain't even in your stratosphere. Just for this nigga to even go and say something to you, pop shit to you. I mean, it is fair, but it's almost like, dog, this is a position you put yourself in now.
Because now, what's the counter? Oh, you ain't did that to Kendrick. That's all they gotta do.
Dog,
why you coming at me?
You ain't said nothing to that, man.
You ain't did nothing to that, man.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Like, he's the walk. Bruh, I hope Safari get at him. I tweeted that earlier. I want every rapper to use him as a punchline from this day forward. Bury him. I tweeted Kendrick, kick him while he's down.
I'm about to say, you was hell for that. This nigga said, kick him while he's down.
Kick him while he's down. I'm dead serious. Kick him while he's down, bro. What are you talking about? My chin right here. What are you talking about? Fight back.
And he say that, and if Kendrick drops something and knock your ass out, then
I hope he come with some bars for him. I want every rapper to use Jermaine Cole as a punchline from this day forward.
Oh, niggas definitely.
I wanted to get to. So I want the camp to be mad. I want Dreamville camp to be mad. I want it to get to a point where they are so flustered to sit back and realize, no, this is what happened. It could have stayed. It is still going to be sport. But now you are going to be a tagline. I want Jermaine Cole to be a tagline in rap for the foreseeable future.
They're gonna relate J. Cole. They're gonna put it in soft. You pussy like J. Cole. You soft like it's gonna be on
Even
on
battle rappers.
Oh,
Drew, you know we watched the battle rap community gonna have a field day with this one, especially from a animation standpoint.
oh.
Oh,
No J. Cole.
oh man,
Shit.
a dude got a scheme ready for J.
Yeah.
Cole.
He definitely got one.
Shout out to Daylight. Daylight did a great job. You think Daylight ain't cooking up something? He fuck with Cole, but you don't think he got something coming up for Cole? Anybody, a whole bunch of battle rappers are gonna have a field day with J. Cole. Cause you just don't do that. This is not something that's what make it worse. It's inside of hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't no sports. They go crazy with sports analogies. What they think they gonna do with you? This way worse.
Hey man, this is.
Shout out to all the Charleston rappers. Please use Jermaine Cole as a tagline in y'all records. Young Till, please use them as a tagline.
And people talk about some Carolina shit. Hey, no, nigga, that's North Carolina business, nigga. That's not South Carolina business.
Set the border.
Where we set that border, nigga, right there, nigga. I-95 border, I-77 border. If you go on Charlotte bound, nigga, no. That shit is up there, over there. That shit is not down here.
Bro, this shit is crazy, dog. I cannot believe he do that. And he's like, we got to submit a stone for Jermaine Cole as far as the tag because you just don't do that. And he comes from that era of, he coming off the heels of the Wayne, the Hove. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, Kanye's kind of mixing in, but off that, like, that's what, y'all coming off that of the cloth. Y'all from that cloth. I could never, nobody from that class I could see apologizing after putting out a diss record.
The only person I could see do that is Big Sean. That's the only nigga I could have seen.
I ain't gonna kill Big Sean like that.
The only nigga I could have seen doing some shit like that.
I ain't gonna
hold
Big Sean like that. That's crazy.
That's the only one I could see doing some shit
or
like
Kid
that.
Cudi. But it's like, bro, like I just could not believe that. And I wonder how the dynamic between him and Drake is now.
I don't know.
I wouldn't be mad if Drake had bars for him.
Nah, Drake ain't gonna have bars for him, man. You think Drake's gonna have bars for Cole too?
Probably a little punch. A little witty bar. Like I ain't my home. Like I ain't the homie. I ain't my homeboy. Like you know,
okay, I can see that.
On some shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Like on some shit like that. But other than that, it's like no. Everybody, if you listen to this podcast, every rapper listens to this podcast, use Jermaine Cole as the tagline in your raps. Bullying works.
I just,
like that's where we at with it. Cause it's what do you do now? And again, this is not a rapper who is unprovoked. This is not somebody like we poking at like who can I use? Like this ain't no Christian rapper we poking at. Why are you poking at the Christian rapper?
This is somebody who's very adamantly said,
Adamantly.
Nigga, I'm the best, nigga. I am the best. I'm rapping the best, and people have given you your flowers as that. And nobody's gonna take away your rapping ability because you're an amazing rapper. But my nigga,
my home. Shout out my boy Marcus and Jordan. They texted me so disappointed. Like they are like legit Cole fans. Yeah. They was defending this man this past 4 days prior to that shit.
My homeboy Tyler was just like, man, I can't defend that. Because he's a huge Cole fan. He was just like, bruh.
Dog, they are hurt. They like, these niggas are legit hurt, bruh. Yeah. Like, they are bothered by that shit. Like, bro, like, no way. Like niggas was going lengths to defending you. Like, they've been waiting for you to get in this mode because they never seen you in that mode. All they had to go off was with how you was performing the last 5 years. And it was warranted. Yeah. Then when you put your diss out, niggas like, yeah. And again, for me, I was gassing it because more so finally. It wasn't so much the song. It was like finally somebody rapping back at this nigga. Yeah. We finally here. We are here. That's mainly why I was gassing the record. I still think it was a good record. It wasn't no KO or nothing like that. Like I seen the video today. Dudes had to rename their YouTube video because it's like, oh, before Jermaine Cole made a super. Niggas was hype. Yeah. Niggas was legit hype.
This podcast was one of them.
Man, listen, bro. I was trying to give you some grace, my nigga. Like I was so excited for this moment. You get what I'm saying? I was very excited for this moment, and you you robbed us.
Hey man,
like from a competition standpoint, I was like really mad about that shit. Like really mad. I was really upset because this is what this shit is about. This is what this is about. Fuck everything else we had going on. We was here. We was here. I wouldn't listen to nothing else.
That boogeyman tag standing right now, man.
And
It's
you
looking
know, and you know
good.
what it is. And again, I really do fuck with Kendrick, but it's like he getting away with the technical wins. You get what I'm saying? Like he's getting away with the.
But it's strategic though, Mike. It's strategic.
But what I say that I'm saying in a certain context is like, you know, like a call here, a call there. You get what I'm saying? Like you can never let it come down to a technicality, a call by the ref type shit. Not saying that he don't do what he do, but you just gave him an automatic dub because you pulled back in the first round. The shit didn't even make the 6th round.
We didn't even get to no decision, no nothing. It was just
Nigga, the pay-per-view, I had to pay $150 for the pay-per-view, nigga. And you bowed out at the first round. Now, if you would have just got knocked out off the strength, okay, cool. You pulled out. You walk out the ring. It's like the viral video of the dude when them boys touched gloves, they went back to their corners, ring go off, he walked back to the locker room. What the fuck is this?
oh shit.
And shout out my niggas. I had a few of my niggas text me talking that, oh, I respect them. Bye.
Fuck that.
Bye.
Bro.
I'm not arguing with y'all about that. Bye. Get out my text messages with that shit. I'm not debating that because there's nothing y'all can say to make me respect that shit. None at all.
Hey man, how the fuck? I'm still tripping off him bending the knee at his own show.
How do you bend the knee at your own show in your own state in your own city? You couldn't sleep? It wasn't a problem when you was popping that shit for 5 years.
But as soon as
You was sleeping good. But when fire get returned, it's a problem now.
retreat,
White
flag.
Like that's just who you are, bro. Be a cool rapper. But when it comes to that competitive shit, like you can never even get it. Hypothetically speaking, they was to do just like an event. Cole can't even do a versus. That's how bad this shit is.
Nah, man, he can still do
Cole
a versus.
can't even do a versus. Why?
He can still do a versus, man.
All he can
Because
play
if
is his R&B joints.
Nah, man, because if
That's all he can play. That's all he can play is R&B.
I ain't gonna lie.
He can't
I
talk.
understand
He can't play none of them lyrical raps in a versus.
He just can't do that versus Kendrick. But compared to everybody else, he is better than them niggas now. Like, all right.
I'm not saying that. We're gonna say within the realms of this conversation.
Okay, within the realms of the big
This,
three.
This shit here looks bad.
Okay.
It looks very, very bad. Again, I thought that shit. Drew hit the group chat. It was like, hey man, this nigga really a light skinned nigga.
And we was talking about all that shit on Saturday on the podcast and all this shit. So all this shit is funny, bro. Like Saturday podcast was funny, bro. Now looking back at it.
Because we was looking forward to this shit, man. Like I come with Drew. What was your reaction to this shit, man?
Yeah, man. It's some light skinned nigga shit, bro. That's all I can say. Like the retreat is crazy, but I guess it's gonna be like, you know, I mean, if what's the man name? Joe Budden. If it was what he saying, they got albums dropping tomorrow from Kendrick. I guess it's more of a like. I feel like people are saying like he was missing his bars, like he was fucking up at Dreamville also. So they're trying to say like he's on. Like,
it was a show after.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, just in general. At Dreamville,
yeah. He was messing up his bars.
Like he was fucking up bars and shit. So they were just saying like he's kind of like on a sad boy, like trying to portray like the good guy only for when he drops the album, he's gonna be like, got you niggas, like. Yeah, I'm like, bro, all right, man.
Nah,
like,
you can't play that card.
You can't play that card, bro. Like, I don't see at the end of the day the purpose of the apology, because ultimately it wasn't anything that was like, yo, like, we're not gonna be like, we can't be friends from this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was very, very calm. Like, and again, even the diss track in general was very calm. Like, it was just like a light skinned nigga, like I said, bro, a light skinned nigga in his feelings. And just kind of like, playing around with bars type shit. But I feel like he was just trying to take a jab, but retreat, even in the song. So it's like to say like, hey, ultimately y'all like, I was just doing this shit for fun. Or at Dreamville, I can see why he would do that, because I feel like that's the play of the song in general. The vibe, the sound of the song to me personally. Like I just felt like it was kind of more of like a punch, back, punch, back. Instead of like nigga throw haymakers, throw uppercuts, nigga. Like if this is what we're really gonna do, and then you making this shit call 7 minutes. Like you really come on, bro. What's happening here? For real.
Under 72 hours, he apologized for this record.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Under 72 hours.
You throw a rock and you retreat.
Throw a rock and hide your hand. Why? You was better off letting that shit breathe and taking the L if Kendrick replied. You would have been in way better place if you didn't reply, if Kendrick replied.
Or if you replied, I would have just, if I was in his, in his position, bruh, I would have just rapped my ass off, just really showing people I'm the best. Like, just, cause like I said, like we was talking, the big direct shots weren't for you. It was for the man beside you. For him, he just basically said, nigga, there's no competition. I'm the best out of everybody. You could have had, in turn, could have did a freestyle, could have did a song, could have just did something to really just all the way flex your lyrical ability to show like, hey, bruh. Because if you had a song where you was just kind of poking your chest out saying you're the best rapper, just keep going like as you were doing, you would have got a way better response than you trying to actually make an actual diss. Because at least when you're making a song about you, saying that you're, one of the best rappers, at that point it's believable. But once you start throwing a diss, it's not believable. And then you come back with the apology, none of it's believable anymore. So we can't believe this shit now. And now since we can't believe it, like Mike said, just rap about your family, dog.
What could be his next record off the fall off? It better be an R&B record or something, or something. You being a family man.
But it's crazy because the fall off is supposed to be like quote unquote, like his blueprint. You know what I'm saying? This is supposed to.
You
be
talking like you were your prime?
Yeah, this is supposed to be your one. And man, nigga, I mean, you can't have no take. You was better off responding to that nigga on the fall off than responding to that nigga right then and there, because at least you would have gave time to breathe. Bro, when you in battle or you in war and this shit like that, bro, you don't never you wait and observe the field first, and then you strike. I would have honestly.
You felt like that, bro. You should have never put the shit out.
You should never put.
You should have just shut the fuck up from the jump, like Mo said. And Mo felt like that. Mo just kept was like, bro. Honestly, like even after listening to it, he was just like, it didn't even really feel like he didn't want to rap with the nigga. Just get out the way. He should have just got out the way from the jump.
Mm-hmm.
He should have just got out the way from the jump. Like, I think just to kind of transition into what possibly could come from Drake and Kendrick. Drake definitely looking at Cole type of way. Not saying he won't be cool with him no more. Like, cause you know how like you and your mans might be out somewhere, y'all get it popping because your man did some bullshit, and then when y'all get home, you're like, man, my nigga, that was some bullshit.
Yeah.
You check your man in private. I think he looking at that one of them type shits. Because people look at it like, Cole. Because granted, again, I didn't look at first person shooter as a diss.
I
thought it was homage.
I never thought it was.
But
neither.
Once Kendrick said on the record, okay, cool. Now this is like, I know Drake giving you get your homeboy that look like, all right, bro, like you should have just. And you think, and honestly, I know Drake don't feel no type of way about it because Drake wouldn't have cleared that verse. So even Drake know that shit was competition.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And on the first,
you on Drake record saying I'm Muhammad Ali. Drake ain't tripping. Drake feel like he Muhammad Ali too. All y'all feel like y'all number one. That's the beauty of it. So y'all can leave it on wax. Now, I know Drake feels some type of way about that shit.
Because Drake now, it's like, all right, I'm like the last. Look, Drake's probably like, bro, I'm the last line of defense.
And that was just a transition. That was going to be my next, because I got a little bit more smoke for Cole later, but I got enough out right now.
Yeah.
But how do you feel like it's no way Drake cannot reply now?
He gonna have to reply in some manner, bruh. In some manner. Because like we was talking, the majority of the shots were for you. So this is... To me, Drake kind of at a advantage. I mean, because some people might say he's at a disadvantage, saying that, oh, well, you know, what can first if people will say, oh, he's at because Kendrick done said his verse. You know what I'm saying? What could people say? What could Drake possibly say, or what could Drake? Because a lot of people are already thinking that Drake can't really come back, or Drake really can't say nothing. A lot of people are saying that, but anytime a nigga throw the first punch, you always in a sense have the upper hand because you've already heard at least one thing that this person is saying, so you can at least get
Facts.
to that.
Facts.
Now, the only thing with Drake is Drake is somebody who was very out in the public. He's very out in the open. He talks to women. Things. Words convert. So to get dirt on Drake ain't really that hard. But
based off his track record,
based off his track record and the things it's not really hard to get dirt on this nigga. But for Kendrick's a little bit more secluded.
We don't know a lot about this nigga at all.
We don't know a lot. Only time
he's never been on controversies.
Only time we listen through something or we learn from him is strictly through the music.
Yeah.
So, from that angle, Drake it's almost like, how do you respond? How do you want to take it? Because this nigga Kendrick could have that, like Pusha T, he could have that big joker.
Well, I'm not really so more concerned about what he's saying. It's more so, is it going to be good and when is it going to come? Now, for me, I don't really have a timetable on this shit. You know what's bothered me so much, y'all, honestly? This is why the fuck I didn't want to get excited for this shit. I didn't think this was going to happen as far as somebody pulling back a record and apologizing.
Yeah.
But we're not getting the full thing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, how do you going to give me this steak and nothing else?
But
I don't get no mashed potatoes. I don't get no sides, like no charred string beans, nothing like that. I don't get the sauce. I don't get no, I don't get no dessert in it. Like, we don't get the full course meal, dog.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And this is partly, and I was saying it, man. I was like, bruh, I really don't want to get too hyped for this shit. You get what I'm saying? A part of me just felt like some bullshit was coming. Whether it be because of time, they can take their time, whatever the case may be. So the time aspect, I'm not really worried about. It's more so about, I would like it in the time because as time passes, it loses its lust.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But granted, with all three, whenever somebody drop, we're going to listen to it. That's just what it is. Everybody got to accept that.
It's going to be a moment.
It's going to be a moment regardless of when these guys drop.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, are they going to do it? Because I'm not too convinced that Kendrick is going to drop. I already heard what Joe said about, I'm not calling Joe a liar. I know Joe's connected within it. I just don't want to get too excited and these niggas don't deliver. Because we never got a diss record from Kendrick. Never. All we got is verses. We got records from Drake. Mm-hmm. So everybody's saying, well, the alleged rumors that, the battle's supposed to be happening at 12 o'clock Friday morning. Okay, cool. I'm not getting wild up countdown like this is a national championship game. You get what I'm saying? Like, if it come, it come. I'm staying level with this shit. I'm not going to allow y'all to get me excited just to let me down like Cole did. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to lie. If it come, I'm going to be right there listening to that shit.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I'm going to be right there. So it just depends. And if people are saying that Drake should drop before, of course, because, we don't trust you is dropping.
Definitely.
You get what I'm saying? But if I'm Drake, I drop on Saturday.
Yeah, you kind of let everybody.
I wouldn't drop the same day or I'll stomp on. I think stomping on it is better if you drop day after. Because everybody done listen to it. Mm-hmm. They probably done picked out their favorite records. Then boom, you stomp on that shit.
Yeah.
If you're getting ahead of it, I don't really think that's a good play because then you kind of playing with the release in itself. Yeah. Let the release drop. And if you really want to play it smart, man, do that shit randomly either on a Sunday or Monday.
Yeah.
Because niggas going to stop what they doing to listen to it regardless. But I think he should drop after Friday for sure.
Yeah. Because you also don't know what's going to be on that Future and Metro.
You don't know what's coming.
Yeah. So, because there could be some shit on there.
I asked Slidell the other day, who do you think possibly a Pusha verse? Because granted, we still haven't heard from Pusha in a minute, and we all know Pusha, he responds on his own time.
I don't see Pusha doing that. I feel, honestly,
that would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious, but I also feel like that's kind of, I'd rather do that on his own time, on his own record. I don't want to hear a Pusha and Future record where they're going at Drake. I kind of don't, because I like hearing Pusha on his own dismantling a nigga. Like I like hearing that on his own. I don't want to hear that with, But he might get on a record and then throw a couple shots. That's cool. But as far as like them both just going just all out on this nigga, I don't want to hear that. If he go in there and throw some slick shots, then that's cool. But I don't want to hear that, because honestly, Like That is a good record.
It's a good record.
It's a great
Definitely
record. It's a club banger. But I mean, when I listen to that Future album, that's not my favorite record on that shit.
Oh, mine neither.
That album is fire,
It's,
my
it
nigga.
is fire.
That album is fire. Like Princess Diana is
And that's
fire.
what I'm saying. We've gotten some good music since that verse drop.
Yeah.
Again, Cole project, very good. So you really meant Might Delete Later. You really meant that shit.
You might, yeah. He's definitely deleting 7 Minute Drill. I can tell you that for sure.
I said I cannot believe this shit here,
Deleting
dog.
that
But
bitch.
I'm interested to see what comes behind Drake and Kendrick. Like I said, if niggas is fired up, then hey, we here now. You get what I'm saying? Like we finally getting it, because we never got it between them two. But of course, we saw when Drake on the last night of his tour, he dropped the trophy with the notepad.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And it would just be good to see. I love when all these niggas rap for real. Like 4 or 5 minutes just getting on the record doing their thing and all that. But I just, if they saying that's what it is, I'm excited in that aspect. But I'm still trying to stay grounded.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised for a Drake. It wouldn't surprise me for a Drake drop. I mean, I do feel like he does have to respond one way or the other. He feel like he does have to. It's just, it all depends on, because in these things it's about rollouts, moments, how to seize and the moment, and when's the right time. So I think he will drop. He will say something. It's just timing. And I remember, it's so crazy because we had the conversation when the Like That still dropped, when the Like That first dropped, and I was saying, Cole got something coming out. He's probably gonna drop, so that happened. I don't know if Drake got anything coming out in the future, but when the time is right, or when he got something bubbling, he's probably gonna drop that.
The reason why I never felt like Drake was gonna engage, because he's been talking about like taking a break, like the tour before this.
Yeah, he said he was gonna stop.
And then we see the announcement for this tour.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? This off the heels are giving us an EP and For All the Dogs. So I'm like, man, this nigga might really like step back. But if Drake is getting in the studio to write some shit and put it out, hey, I'm all for it. He might have bars for everybody. Future, Ross, the Ross one kind of bothers me, man. Drake.
That wasn't supposed to. We were supposed to get a collab album.
We were supposed to get a collab album from Drake and Ross,
we were supposed to
man.
get that in like 2013.
Yeah, man. So it's just like, again, it ain't no telling what's to come behind this, but we all know. Academics say, he sent the shit to Drake. He was like, man, I hope you don't, I be defending you. I hope you don't do no shit like this. And he was like, Drake said, man, you know me better than that, man. Like I'm bothered that you would even say that. Like I would do something like that.
Well, nigga, it's time to get in the field.
So now it's time to get in the field, see what niggas do, cause like again, it's 2 out of 3 now. So,
bruh, if Kendrick clean sweep both these niggas, dog.
Nothing you can say. There's nothing you can say.
If he clean sweep both these niggas,
it's nothing you can say.
Yeah, there's nothing you can say, niggas. I don't want to hear Drake got the accolades, which is great, but if you get clean sweep by this nigga too, bruh, you can't pop it like that neither.
No, you gotta take that L. You just got. Yeah. Sometimes you can't. You gotta take back. We all realize that in life. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta sit back, take the L. Mm-hmm. But at least you fought.
Yeah.
You didn't retreat. You didn't bend the knee. If you took the L in something, you took the L in it.
Yeah. I dig that. And like I said,
that's my main thing with this whole shit.
It all depends. It's not, like you said, it all depends how you go out, bro. Like, if you go out swinging, niggas will
respect that a lot more.
Respect that.
Like, if Cole would have put some shit out, man, that shit was trash. That shit was whack, nigga. I'd give you more credit for, nigga, you ain't duck.
Yeah. And
you got cleaned up. You got cleaned up. It happens.
Yeah. You should, and man, bro.
And just over the last couple, bro, I just been going back listening to Beans and Jada and 50 in Game. You get what I'm saying?
And
Like
these niggas friends now.
you get what I'm saying? Jada and Beans, like the way Beans was just rapping, dog. Like that shit just gave me chills listening to that shit. Hove and Nas. You get what I'm saying? Like it was just Meek put out his diss and niggas said, "Oh, niggas get that shit out of here." He lost, but Meek ain't apologized for nothing.
No, he still went
He took
for
the
it.
L. Yeah, he went for it. You see what I'm saying? He took the L. He lost. But for niggas to, oh my God, this is just nasty.
And it's crazy because, man, through hip hop beefs, bruh, it's been a lot of real personal shit that's been going on between niggas, and niggas have still been able down the line to reconcile and be cool again. This never had the makings of that. that's the great. It's never had the
This
makings
wasn't
of
no
that.
rated R type shit. This was gonna be PG-13.
This was not Gucci and Jeezy.
No, this was
not
none of
50
that.
And Ja, this was none of that.
It was none of that, bro. Like no lives was gonna be lost behind this. Everybody know I'm tired of and that paints to the nerve. Like the nigga was just too nice. We all know throughout the years he was always giving them the other two they props and all that other shit. We get it, bro. We get it. You don't do that in the fucking battle. Again, I don't care if the nigga shit dope. He ain't gonna hear it from me.
Fuck no, nigga. All your shit, nigga. All
your
your
shit-
shit whack. All your shit trash.
I don't
nigga.
give a damn, nigga. This a battle. I need some bars to come up with, nigga. I need an angle.
For facts, man, like I said, man, and the narrative on these things, like you said, oh, being a big, oh, this was a life lesson. No, the fuck it wasn't, nigga. Like, and that's another thing with social media. Like I said, people changing this narrative, people trying to rewrite history, people trying to do a bunch of bullshit to make up for the fact that your favorite artist just simply fucking took the bend the knee, nigga. He apologized, and there's a lot of cold stands. I got a lot of friends.
It was hurt.
It was a lot of.
They was very hurt, bruh.
Very hurt.
Very hurt. Very hurt behind this. Like niggas was really upset. Like they favorite basketball team, like just laid down.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? Like niggas was really bothered by it, but man.
Shit looked like when the Phoenix Suns played the Dallas Mavericks, and that was a game 6.
Oh yeah, that was game 6.
And they just
lay it down.
they laid the fuck down.
They laid it down. That was pathetic.
Mhm.
That was pathetic, bro. Like you threw a punch, you retreat. You didn't give a man a chance to respond.
I wonder how the rest of the Dreamville artists were sitting on the side of the stage, like, bruh.
I would have ran out there.
Turn the mic off, nigga.
I would have
Unplug
pulled
this
that shit. Pull that. Which one? Pull that shit.
Yeah.
We're not doing that, bro. No, And that mostly would have fought, man. What was Cole about to say, man? Looked like he was tripping. Nah, that nigga was tripping, bro. It's all good. And if anything, I'm waiting for him to lie. Be like, nah, DJ, fuck it. Drop that shit. And the beat drop.
Yeah.
He ain't did that. This nigga said, I'ma play Love Yours. Oh, my God.
Hey, boy, I know there was some niggas in that stand, like, dog.
What the fuck?
Look.
Love Yours?
Hey,
Everybody knows Kendrick is a good rapper, nigga. You're in the middle of a fucking battle.
nigga said, yo, I'm gonna play love. I'm
I'ma play
Yours.
Love Yours. Dog, what?
You don't get that gay ass shit out, Paul. You don't get that shit out here, dog. Like, come on, bruh. It's not what this is not what we're.
Marcus be killing me with that shit.
Cause
Oh,
like,
man.
you don't- dog. That's not what this is like, bruh. You're not supposed to play the game like that. What fucking Avon? We was talking to the fucking ref. You're not supposed to call the
That's
game.
not the way the game is played.
That's
You
not the
don't
way
do that.
You don't have the way the game is played. You don't do that. God damn, nigga, you don't do that.
Dog, we done seen hella battles that just stayed on wax, dog. That's the biggest, like, we seen battles stay on wax. Even though some of it was personal, it stayed on wax. And niggas either took the L or the fans won. The fans won. Ended up
at the
winning.
end of the day,
Like,
yeah.
with that Jaden Bean shit, the fans won.
Even though they was about to kill
Yeah,
each
it's
other.
about to kill each other. But, you know,
Yeah, the
and
fans-
good. We didn't get no bloodshed behind that.
But we got good
We
raps.
got great raps. And that's the thing. This was just going to stay raps.
Yeah.
That's all it was. This is going to stay raps. Jermaine, man, you let Nas down. You let Dreamville down. You let me down. You let everybody down.
Fadeville is hurting. You let Fadeville down, bro. You let the Ville down.
Crazy.
Like I said, man, that's North Carolina, nigga. Don't ever group us with them niggas, dog. Don't ever group
So
us
it remains to
with
be
them niggas.
seen with this Drake and Kendrick shit, man. So we had more wars going on this week, man. The Eclipse had motherfuckers tweaking, man. Wale and Meek, man. Again, like this is 2013, bro.
Man, this has been going on for so long, bruh. These niggas have been basically friend on again, off again friends for like the past 12 years. And at this point, I know these y'all neither of y'all are MMG anymore, so I mean,
But they're always going to be associated by
Yeah.
that. And they become cool though. Like they've been good over that. We seen them together. Meek, you gotta hit that man up personally, man. You can't put that shit on the internet. Like for Meek to always talk about social media, this, who we control. You go out on the internet and you put that shit up. And I'm not saying Meek doesn't have a right to be upset. I don't care about that. It's the fact that you're putting it on display for everybody to see. At no point in time, any issues or disagreements I might have with my friends,
I'll never.
that shit hit the net.
Yeah, never.
That's saying in house I'ma holler at niggas in person, and they done the same for me. It always been like that.
Yeah.
Niggas be like, "Hey, yo, bro, we need to talk." I ain't like that. Vice versa. But for it to reach the internet, we can never be friends after that.
Hell no.
I don't care who it is. At no point in time, if we really locked in for real and you take what we got to the internet, you try to put on a show for the strangers, we can never be cool.
Yeah.
We can never be cool after that.
I mean,
And we might have to fight.
It's just always with them too, man. It's always been something, bro. It's always I even like.
And it seems like Wale just be chilling though. That's the thing. Like
But
Wale don't even if Meek you did have a problem with that, go holler at him.
Yeah.
Wale probably was just like chilling. He probably wasn't even paying dog no mind. Okay, you and Dean got a situation. What makes you think that he's sitting up there like politicking with him for real? You
You're
get what I'm
talking
saying?
about you
Talking about you or something. You don't know. You didn't even give Wale a chance to explain that shit. So I can understand Wale was like, bro, I'm through with this nigga Meek, bro. Like, enough is enough with this guy. Like, he's such a fucking loose cannon, dog.
It's too unpredictable.
He's too unpredictable, man.
And then for Wale, he basically was saying like, "Hey, bro, I don't know the issues that you have going on with this nigga." And he
Yeah.
also said like, "Bro, the industry, these niggas will fall out and then be friends, and then you take one person's side, and then they
Yeah.
back, and then
They
and
act like you and
now it's all weird when we're all together. Now it's weird." And I feel Wale on that, bro, because at the end of the day, that ain't got shit to do with you.
it
Like
don't.
it don't got shit to do with you. So
all that nigga do is rap and get fly, man. Wale legit he don't be in the mix.
nigga be out the way.
He be out the way. So Meek, man, just he gotta stop doing shit like that, man.
But I feel like that's to me. If you do shit like that, like you say, bro, I feel like if you do shit like that, you never really was my friend in the first place.
Yeah, that too.
So I feel like if you can do something,
Or locked in like how you trying to
how
say.
you, how
Yeah.
you thought it was. So it's like, man, fuck this nigga. I ain't got time. I ain't got nothing for this nigga, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? That if that's how you want to play it, cool by me. Because especially if all I've ever tried to do is just show love and try to because at the end of the day. They ain't gotta be the best of friends, but they were label mates, so there is a rapport there.
There's a rapport. There's some type of respect.
From what I'm saying, it wasn't like
They cool. They
Yeah,
cool.
I'm saying-
At the minimum, they cool.
yeah. So for you to put that just kind of that would have just showed me like, hey, I guess we're not as cool as I thought we was
Mm-hmm.
until at that point. But I feel like this is a thing that happened with a lot of friends, man. A lot of people who think that they're cool with somebody or think that the relationship is one thing and then something happens and then oh man, I never fuck with that nigga, and you just be like, whoa, what you mean, bro? I just seen you. It just it was all love. Just
It was all love.
and now all of a sudden it's like, but hey, that could be that's the fickleness of people if you just never really knowing until you really get it. But like I said, I mean, these niggas wasn't friends from the sandbox, so
No,
I don't think Wale could really expect too much from the nigga. But at the same time, and then Meek putting out the story, oh, you got jumped on your birthday, and
lame shit.
that's some lame shit. Because first of all, I think niggas would, because I seen people in the comments say I don't think that happened. We would have heard about that. People in
That's how I feel,
people
yeah.
in DC were like, bro, we would have heard about that. We never heard about that.
Mm.
So we don't think that's true. But it's just, man, but Meek has been out of his body for a while, bro. Like, just with his comments and just things he's been saying, his actions, he's been kind of out of his body for like a good, probably 2 years.
Yeah, you was
Really since
good.
that all white. Really since we saw you bunny hopping for them crackers.
Bruh, Meek has just been outside the music is just bad
That's what I'm saying.
because he just be spiraling, and his tweets are so like he might be the greatest tweeter ever. Like his tweets is like he asks today who gets to decide who lets a bomb go. Like he legit junior from my wife and kids, bro.
But do you think maybe this is like these are real questions? Like he really just
No,
like
I think Meek really be asking these questions.
That's
That's
what
what
I'm
make it
saying.
funny.
Yeah,
Like he be dead ass.
and you
Like
know,
when somebody talking about, he was like, "Oh, you ain't got to do." He's like, "Bro, I own 20-some guns." Then he posted the video of him in the gun range.
Yeah.
I'm like, dog, what?
Hey, bro, the funniest shit was he asked something that was like a financial advice, and nigga was like, "Bro, you hang around all the fucking billionaires and you don't know that shit."
As much as you talk about hanging around billionaires, bro,
Hey,
like,
boy, that was
some of them
funny,
questions
bro.
shouldn't hit Twitter.
Yeah. And you right, he might be the greatest tweeter of all time,
Bruh,
bro.
Cause he be dead ass. He be serious.
Hey, bro, when that nigga was at WrestleMania, that nigga was like, "Right, get up." Bro, I was fucking geeking. I'm
It's
like,
like, why he yelling that,
why
Rob?
you yelling like that, dog? I was fucking geeking. Hey, man, boy, that's a special kind of nigga, boy.
That nigga Meek is crazy. But I hope that shit get mended or it don't get no more burn. Cause Wale don't really be trying to get up in the mix, man. He legit like be chilling.
Yeah,
Like he be chilling for real.
I don't really hear nothing from bro. Like on that end, I don't hear nothing from him.
So then you had JT and Young Miami, and I called that one. I'm like, all right, bro.
Another prediction from Saturday. But I seen them boy look like they back cool again. But shit, you never know.
Yeah, and they said in the last week she was like, "Oh, we just got off the phone, da da da." But I told you, bro, you never know with certain people.
Yeah.
You never know who can fall out, bro. And for that to hit the internet, wilding.
And I know y'all got each other number.
Really, she laughing on Twitter, laughing about the shit. I'm like, all right, man, this shit getting wild, man. This shit is getting wild. Like JT and Young Miami, they, from what I see, they've been locked in. That shit should have never hit the net.
Never.
You get what I'm saying? It's Santana. He was even shocked. He's like, "What are you talking about right now?" I thought we was talking about Diddy. Are we not? He's like, "Oh no, you been out here sneak dissing." A lot of shit that niggas trying to say the eclipse got niggas out of whack, man. I don't know what y'all think, man. Did y'all get a chance to look at that?
Yes, sir.
The clips?
Yeah. So was it dark like how it was 2017, or was partial?
Partial. 70%.
Okay.
Yeah, I really didn't know what time it happened.
Like
3?
Like started. I mean, it started early. It started like 2 something.
Matter of fact, I do remember it because I went outside. I went outside to go to get my car, and I did realize like it's the tint of outside, like as far as like it wasn't as bright. So maybe I was in the eclipse and I just didn't realize it because I was like, damn, like it's not.
So certain areas either get a full 30%, 70%.
The way that it came through. So like certain people, like say you were leaving through Charleston.
Texas got the full.
Yeah. So like if you was heading towards Texas, like even on a plane, you was able to get a hell of a shot.
I see some great shots from Texas.
Yeah.
Now 2017, that's why a lot of people was flocking to Charleston.
Yeah, cause I was there.
You got the full one.
Yeah, it was right by the I was by the fucking Crossgrove Bridge.
Okay.
When the first one happened.
And I'm gonna tell you, man, like that's one of the things that really, when you look at Earth, like, oh shit, like that's one of the moments, like, oh, like this shit is real.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, there's a moon. There's like, of course we know there's a moon, there's a sun, but like to actually see it in action, like the moon is in between the Earth and the sun.
See it in action.
You get what I'm saying? Like seeing it in action. Like 2017, like actually, and it was cloudy that day, so I really didn't get to see it. And it was partially raining. But like when it got dark and the temperature started dropping.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh shit, like that's the first time I ever experienced that. So it's like, dog, this shit is like real. Like like the temperature is dropping. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like the moon is right over the sun. Like an eclipse is really going. Like scientists really predicting this shit on the T of when the next one is gonna happen.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I think Texas got the full. New York got some partial. We got partial. I think we got the 70%. I saw Drew shot. That was real fire.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, that was dope. So like, but Texas, a lot of people was flocking to Texas because they got the full.
Mm-hmm.
They got the full one, and it's a good. It's a great experience. I was at work, of course, so I didn't really get to see the partial. But let me say, I'm glad I was able to see a full one.
Yeah.
They said the next one not until 2045.
Damn. Some shit you would tell your kids.
Yeah, but yeah, man, just seeing that shit is dope, man. Like, I mean, just let you know, God is real too, man.
God is real. I feel like there's always gonna be the debate between God and science, but I mean,
I think there's room for both. Some people don't subscribe to that,
yeah,
but I do feel like you can't deny science on certain things. So like when it comes to these scientists, like they be knowing when this shit is gonna happen.
yeah,
And it be happening. So who am I to go against them? But it's just the way the planet orbits. You know, I seen some crazy shit today. They said if the Earth stopped spinning, you would have to be bolted to the ground to be prevented from flying away to try to survive. They said one day would seem like 6 months. Like it's notorious, just like the winds would be insurmountable. Like they said you had to be bolted to the ground if the Earth stopped spinning.
oh shit.
And they said one day would feel like 6 months. I was like looking at this little animated video. I was like, bro, that shit is crazy. But you know, for us, we're on Earth. It don't feel like the Earth is spinning at a certain speed, but it is. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they said if the Earth was to completely stop, you would have to be bolted to the ground to be prevented from flinging all over the place. That shit was crazy.
Now you bring that up. If the Earth stops spinning, what happens to the ocean?
Oh, they said all type of shit starts happening. Like it was a list of things that would start happening. Yeah. It would just be catastrophic shit going on. A lot of people probably wouldn't be surviving and shit like that. It'd just be a lot of wild shit going on. Yeah. But I mean, it just tells you how beautiful nature is. You know, what also is out there in space. All we know is our solar system. Ain't no telling what else is out there. And just think about like how, you know what I always found amazing is how far the sun is away, but how much heat we get from it. That's not by mistake. That's where God comes into play.
Yeah.
Because it's like if we're one planet closer, we can't live like that.
No, hell no.
If we one planet away on some Mars shit,
we wouldn't live like that either.
We probably wouldn't live like that
probably,
either.
The globe might freeze
or some shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Like it'd be we're placed exactly in our solar system where we're at for a reason. So that's where God has to come into play. Like he knew exactly where to put the Earth at. Yeah. He knew exactly where to put the sun at. All that shit. And the sun, from pictures we seen, the sun big as fuck.
Yeah.
Like when you look at the solar system and all, you know, they'll show our solar system, they'll show the moon, and then they'll show like the sun all the way up here, big as fuck. And I always found it amazing, like how hot the Earth gets based off the sun, being that it's so fucking far away. Like it's millions and millions of light years away. But that heat,
it radiates so strong.
It radiates so strong. And I always found that so amazing, bro. Like when it comes to the sun, like the sun is very powerful, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Like without the sun, ain't no life.
Facts. And not to get on no race shit, but you know, not to get on no race shit, but it is like how can I describe this? Well, fuck it, I'm just gonna say it. There's a reason why black people were here first. There's a reason why we could sit in the sun.
In the sun, yeah.
In the natural resources of life.
Melanin.
And still be here. That tells you something.
Yeah, it says a lot.
I ain't gonna say too much on here because it might ban us, but that tell you something.
Oh, you spitting some real. We done said some of that, something along the same lines before. Yeah. But no, like that's when you see those moments, even when you talk about like the stars and all that, and just to see it, like it's really amazing, bro. I see something today that said you could fit 26 moons in planet Earth.
Shit.
Like if you could fill up Earth with moons, it would be like 26 of them or something like that. I was like, that's crazy. And just to think, like, even when we got high tide, we got low tide, and I find so funny is because you remember the scene? We all seen Bruce Almighty, right?
Yeah.
So you remember the scene where when he was trying to be on this romantic shit, so
he pulled the moon closer.
But this motherfucker caused a damn tsunami.
Yeah.
Over there in another coast and shit like that. So it really goes to show like how gravitational pull, how real that shit is.
Yeah.
If something was to ever get out of whack, we're fucked. Like we rotate around at a certain axis and an angle for a reason. Yeah. If we was to ever get out of orbit, we're cooked.
All types of things would just start.
All types of things would start. But again, that's where I insert God into that.
Yeah.
Not to take away from science, like because a lot of people believe in the Big Bang Theory. It's hard for me to believe that one thing things just said boom and we all was placed at a perfect spot for
Nah,
Like it aligned that perfectly for us.
I don't believe that.
You get what I'm saying? Exact. Like it aligned that perfectly for us. It has to be a higher power at play when it comes to something like that. We're placed directly where we're at for a reason.
And we can't explain it.
We can't explain it. Like if we're Venus, we can't survive that. Venus is damn thousands of degrees hot.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? And then Mercury is right behind. If I got my planets out of order, excuse me.
Right.
I know we the third planet from the sun. I know that.
Yeah.
So I mean, come on, dog. Like it ain't no telling what's out there. I don't never want to go out there now. Don't get it confused. I ain't trying to go out there and see what's.
No.
I think it's way worse to get lost in space, bro.
I would
way worse.
Lost in space or lost in sea?
I take my chances at the water, bro.
Yeah, because at least with the water, you can
at least something land somewhere.
Yeah, you gonna land somewhere. If you're in space, you just really float.
You out there.
Yeah, there's no way
you can't breathe.
Man, what's that movie? I want to say I think it has Sandra Bullock in it when there was like I don't know, I forgot the name of the shit.
It's either Armageddon or Lost in Space.
It was the one where she was like in the space shit and she had to like go and like it was like she had to like drop down from Earth. And it was like a little small, like kind of like a pod, like a small like ball pod. And then she like it was at the end of the movie, and she like dropped in the water, and that's how she survived. Like that's how she made it.
I had to go back and look.
I forgot the name of that shit, bro. But that shit was and that shit was like because it basically was like they were in space, and then shit started happening like with the everything, and then like people started dying and shit. And the only way she could make it is if one person had to sacrifice themselves and she like went into like this like little ball chamber or some shit and the big spaceship blew up and it was just that and then she landed in water and that. But it was just basically just showing how the elements of space like could fuck shit up. I forgot the name of that movie.
I had to look that up. But I mean, hey, shout out to the eclipse, man. That's a dope experience, man. Everybody who was able to get a chance to look at that. You know, you had some dumb ones out there looking up at the sun with no glasses on.
Burning your eyes.
Burning your damn eyes.
Burning your cornea.
Them glasses, man. Them glasses, man.
I don't see nothing.
Yeah, I don't see. You gonna wake up the next day, man. You on your Ray Charles, man. Stop playing.
Stevie Wonder vibes.
Stevie Wonder vibes. That's crazy. That's
facts. I don't even know if you call it Stevie Wonder vibe because they saying this nigga see.
That shit is crazy, man. That shit is wild. Because even when I was looking at, because I honestly have forgot about it when they was talking about it, I'm like, oh shit, yeah, there is an eclipse that's supposed to happen today. But again, it was gonna be for us like around 3 something, like Drew said, late 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock type shit. So that's what's up. I was always interested about the cameras though. Like it's never affecting the cameras as far as getting shots. It wouldn't do no damage to your camera. Drew?
You said what?
Like getting shots of the eclipse?
Yeah.
Because I mean, I know you pointing up at the sun and shit, or you just wait for the moon to get.
So
right
it's kind of like filters and kind of like using certain like papers and stuff to kind of protect your lens also.
Okay. That's what I mainly asking.
Yeah.
Protecting your lens.
Protecting your lens. And even like with my phone, I was able to get like good shots. I just used my glasses and put it through on top of the camera and shit. And it came out good. But it was dope to see it because like the reflection, even without like the protection sheet or filters or indie filters over the lens, like you can just see like when you shine the camera. Because I have a 70 by 2 or 3,000 or 300. So like it's a telelens. I can shoot pretty far.
Facts.
You can see like multiple like in a row like of the moons and shit like that, man. So it was dope. It's a dope experience, man, for real. Like, and I'm glad I was off that day. So to actually,
that's good too.
Yeah, be locked in and kind of really like focus on the type of shot I'm trying to get. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
People got some dope shots all across the world.
I'm telling you, bro. Dog, I seen some fire shots in Dallas, Texas, bro. Fire.
Yeah.
I seen some
saw
fire
some
shots
in New York too.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah, my dad stayed in New York. He was able to catch that. So that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So UConn, they took home the national championship. Yeah. Shout out to them for a great season. Definitely deserve. Shout out Mo. I know you're a Huskies fan.
Big up, Mo.
Shout out to them, man. Them niggas got busy, man. Niggas got busy. Shout out to Edie and Purdue for a great season. You know, Edie was trying to do the same, but you know, UConn just was too much, man. They've been great all year. You know, for them to do back to back, which is hard to do, first time since 06, 07 Florida. And you know, salute to them.
Skilled at every position. They were just a flat out just a better
Yeah,
team.
far
all
better,
around.
superior team.
Stephen Castle is definitely going to be, a
Facts.
probably like maybe late lot, maybe mid to late lottery pick. So and then the big dude from UConn, he looks like a first round pick. I know Zach Edey's definitely going. He might go lottery.
You think so?
I mean, a lot of people say, with his game,
He gonna have to get a shot.
and I feel like there's always the need for a rim protector in the league, as far as because I see people saying like, "Oh, how's he going to translate?" With his size, and I mean, I look at Rudy Gobert. Even though Rudy Gobert is faster than him, you know what I'm saying, but it's still rim protection, and it's still somebody who's not stepping out shooting threes.
Facts.
Because Clint Capella he got one job, you know what I'm saying, and he does that job well. And I don't know, I just see people who are constantly bringing that up with Breb, and I'm like, bro, he's 7'4", my nigga. He's a rim protector. Like, all he'd have to probably get better at is maybe his lateral foot movement if he can. But I mean, shit. How many power forwards or centers? And don't get me wrong. Now there's the way the game is played now. You got 6'8" power forwards that could probably dummy him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as them getting to the basket, that's a dub. Nigga, you sick out because shout out to the Oklahoma City Thunder. They got Jalen Williams at he's 6'8". He plays the power forward. And don't get me wrong, they nice as shit, but
yeah, the league's come more versatile as far as the position.
yeah, but I mean, I think you can't teach size though.
No, you definitely
Nigga 7'4", shit, just put him in there. Something to happen.
He's just gonna have to want it.
Yeah,
Like
He's gonna have to expand his game.
He's just gonna have to want the development once he transitions.
Because he
into
can
the
be
NBA.
special.
100%. He just got to put the work in. I mean, shit, I saw fucking Wembley hit a sham guy on the motherfucker with a spin. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. There's a 7
Alien.
doing shit like that.
Y'all peep Nike's commercial for him when it's
that shit
was
was dope.
fire. That was fire. That was good marketing.
I'm
right
always watching that NBA ticket, and all the fucking commercials is prize pick commercials. Can't see a regular commercial for shit, man.
Speaking of NBA, a lot of the play-in games are already set. I know we're gonna be playing the Hawks. I think both conferences are set as far as the 1 through 10. Some of the standings are gonna get figured out over these last two games. Lakers and Warriors are gonna play again before playing.
And as it looks right now, Denver is the number 1 seed.
As of right now, it looks.
Oh,
that way.
okay. Can we hold on, man? Hold on. I gotta pause this shit right quick, man, because yesterday was the Tom fucking foolery in that game, bro.
Denver and Minnesota.
Denver, you know what I'm telling? Listen, they had a chance to make a stretch back into this game.
Timberwolves.
Yes.
Okay.
They pulled the starters out with basically 3 minutes left in the fucking game.
How much they was down?
Fucking 8 or 9 or some shit like that. Maybe 10. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't remember because they were just I was just furious because it's what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
And it's that's a lot of people tickets that got fucked up.
Damn.
All I needed was Ant one more 3.
Oh,
And I know if you're down that
you
big,
definitely gonna get
he's
that.
definitely gonna shoot a 3. They pulled all the starters out. They folded. Going for the number 1 position. They gave it to him.
So that speaks to the narrative again.
See what I'm saying, bro?
That's a lot of people tickets.
Gotta be in cahoots.
That's crazy,
Come
Drew.
on, bro. That shit's fucked up. That shit
it
was
is.
fucked up, bro. And then it's yo, where's the heart in? Where's the heart? And the crazy shit is Joker.
Yeah, seeding still got to get. Yeah, Joker finished with 41, 16, 7.
But the crazy thing is, he's at tip off. He's just like this. He just keep throwing his hands up like this, bro.
Yeah, he playing around a lot.
The whole time, and then
whole time.
goes crazy.
And then goes crazy, yeah. He
Like-
really be playing around.
But it was crazy because it was like early turnovers, bro. Like these niggas just been throwing the shit out of bounds. Katie, I don't even want to get into the Suns game of the fucking tomfoolery.
Hey, man.
bro.
Oh, they almost came back and won that
I'm
bitch
about
too.
to say they did.
Well, listen. At the end of the day, they would have if they wasn't coming down the court and throwing it straight out of bounds, bro. Like, come on, man.
Yo,
It just be the fuck shit, bro. But you know, it is what it is, man. If y'all saw that shit. Leave that shit in the comments, man. Let me know if y'all see what the fuck I'm seeing in these damn games lately because this shit fucked up.
And that's crazy that that's happening in such a tight race.
You're tied for first. You're tied for first. It ain't and I, at this point. It's not even about like Ant still playing and shit. You still have 3 minutes left. Anything can happen in fucking 3 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Anything can happen in 3 minutes. So, regardless, if you're fighting to be number one, then why would you
Yeah,
pull out
'cause
your starters?
Niggas definitely want that 1 seed too.
Wow.
OKC, they was fighting, but and then, you know, the conversation, of course, is around the awards, most improved, 6-man, MVP, defensive player of the year. You know, Shea probably I felt like he kind of killed his chances when he was missing a lot of them recent games,
Yeah.
like the Boston game, 76ers game. Those are some big games for him to cement his MVP case and keep the 1 seed. But I think Joker just made up too much ground and been stamping a lot of great performances lately. So I do feel like SGA should have been MVP this year. I don't look like he's going to get it. And if Joker gets his 3rd MVP, it's going to be a lot of more uncomfortable conversations. But a lot of y'all already know where I stand on that. But we're going to get Clippers and Mavericks first round.
Yes, sir. Once again, predictions.
Another
from Lab.
Clippers and Mavericks playoff match.
Woo-wee.
And
Let's
Kawhi
get it.
not playing, it's cooked.
Hey, Mavs in 6.
Even if Kawhi plays?
Even if he plays, Mavs.
Oh,
in
wow.
6. Mavs in
Okay.
6.
So what Lakers and Golden State doing in this play-in?
Yeah, man, that's a one and done there.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Because that's a 9-10 matchup. 9-10, that's when to go home.
Yeah. So if we lose, nigga, it's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
We done. But at the same
And then
time,
if you win, you play the
we
Nuggets.
play the Nuggets. So either way, we're fucked.
That'd be crazy to get swept by the same team back-to-back years.
That's trash.
That would be crazy.
Hey man, yo, what's these tweets I'm seeing you talking about? Yo, we just need to get rid of AD and
Just
like
get rid of him. Blow it up, bro. Blow it up.
Hey, I feel you to an extent.
Trade him while his value is where it's at. It's y'all 5 years into this thing. You got a ring, but
it's not it.
it just ain't is what I say. Rather, what are you going to continue to put around AD? Y'all change out the roster every year. Every year, and every year is, oh no, this roster is this roster is that. Get to the trade deadline, they didn't do nothing. Trade them, get what you can for them.
And once again, like I've been said, we do not develop talent.
No, y'all don't.
And
all I know is we got to fucking once we then go ahead and beat them 76ers and we get Milwaukee. You know what time it is with Milwaukee.
No, for right now though,
Yeah, I know
the
what
way
it
the
is.
seeding is, Drew, y'all would actually play the Celtics first round. Y'all would be the 8th.
It will. Oh yeah. Well, it'll be
If they don't win the first game,
If they don't,
Yeah,
win,
the loser will play
Chicago
Celtics first.
Yeah, losers play. Yeah.
Celtics first. Okay.
So if Miami lose to Philly, they'll play Chicago or the
winner-
Hawks, and winner
winner-
get the 8 seed.
yeah.
Yeah.
But if Miami wins, they get the 7 seed.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
and
they
we
play
play
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
Y'all play- All right, I like y'all
Giannis.
saying. And I gonna lie, y'all got them at the right time too.
Giannis with this calf, aka Achilles. I think that Achilles got more damage to it than what they saying.
Yeah,
though.
those like them ghost hits when you just see a player go down. Like
be
I've
crucial.
been there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
I want Giannis to be healthy though.
yeah.
This is Dame and Giannis, man. We didn't. You telling me we ain't gonna see that in the playoffs? No,
but,
bro.
but look at their record from All-Star break to now.
But Dame
bro.
has been playing better post All-Star break.
He has been playing better, but the record ain't really reflecting.
Nah, the record ain't reflecting that. I mean, they got 49 wins. They should be well above 50 wins. They should be.
Easily.
Knicks
in
are.
that Eastern Conference.
Yeah, so let me run through the standings. So 1, you got Boston, Milwaukee 2, New York 3, Cleveland 4, Orlando 5, Pacers 6, Philly 7, Miami 8, Chicago 9, Atlanta 10. Western Conference, Denver 1, Minnesota 2, OKC 3, Clippers 4, Dallas 5, Pelicans 6, Suns 7, Kings 8, 9, Lakers 10, Warriors.
All right, so if everything stands, that 4 and 5 matchup in the East with Cleveland and Magic, I got the Magic beating Cleveland.
Yeah, me too.
I want the Magic.
Knicks should beat the Pacers.
Yeah, they should beat them, but hey, Hallenberg's starting to kind of get his little groove back.
Hey,
You
man.
know what I'm saying?
And
'Cause-
shit. And if Philly get Milwaukee first round, Philly can get out of that shit.
yeah, they can because they weak. Bucks are weak right now.
They're weak right now, man.
Hey, I'll take motherfucking. I'll take Boston. I'll take.
Y'all play well
Milwaukee.
against Boston.
It don't matter, man.
And they the Eastern Conference champs, so
But the
I mean,
only-
you can't sleep on Miami.
But see, this is the thing with Boston.
I'm tired of going against some niggas, man.
I like Boston. I like Boston, but my only problem with Boston is they just shoot too many fucking threes.
Man, listen, this is the best we've seen Boston in a long time. So they had
And they just paid Drew Holiday.
It's
Yeah.
no excuses. Yeah, they just paid Drew Holiday, which I feel like that's just some cap shit.
I don't know what's going on with that shit.
Like,
They setting up the next team to take this nigga contract over.
bro, I'm not paying Drew. He's been at a good, at best, average player.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He won't be there.
I don't
long.
feel like he moves the needle like that.
if
But
he,
they gave him 4 years, 156.
3
3 years.
yeah,
140.
yeah. So again, setting up the next team for failure because once they trade these niggas, because they're not going to win a
So
championship.
he's not gonna play out that contract.
Nah.
It's only 3 years. Drew, you gonna give him 3 years?
Niggas, when he's not producing like
Ugh.
the rest of the players,
True.
the stars that are deserving of that money, respectfully,
Somebody gonna have to buy him out.
somebody will.
Man, listen, bro, I just don't get it.
I don't get it either.
I don't get it.
I mean, is the defense really that you know?
And he can score the ball, but he don't do it consistently enough. So that's my thing.
He's on my ban list when it come to betting. Honestly, no. Matter of fact, he's not on my ban list. He's the nigga that's always on the under. I always take him on the under. First quarter, under, points, under. That nigga's always gonna come through it. So if you're looking for an under, fuck with Drew Holiday. Don't ever pick that nigga for the over. But for facts, for real, bro, like he's definitely on my ban list as far as for the over. But yeah, I'm with y'all as far as paying him that much money. 3 years, 150 million. That's a lot, bro.
That's
for
a
that.
lot of money,
That's
man.
a lot of money for
With
that nigga.
Jalen
bro.
Brown there, you still got
Still got to pay Tatum.
Come on, bro.
KP.
A lot of niggas gotta get paid. So
But they have been looking good this year, so no excuses.
You think niggas might take a pay cut to
and
keep
like,
winning?
look at this shit, y'all. Like, listen, look, let me just tell you, I took Drew Holiday because they just paid him, right? I said, fuck it, I take his first quarter because he only needed to get 3 points.
Under.
I should have done it because his shit was at 2.5.
Nigga, ain't get
I got hooked.
See,
Wow.
I told you he's on my forever ban for over.
Oh, he got a 4-year extension for 135.
Oh, 40. Okay, 135. That's still a lot, man. That's a lot. I would have took 4 years, maybe 90 on him.
33 and a half a season for Drew Holiday. That's wild to me. But of course, the market changes every year. But still, like, is it that?
Is he that impactful?
I don't think he is on offensively. I care more about the offensive side of the ball. Like,
Yeah.
we seen what he was doing when Middleton wasn't effective last year versus Miami. Nothing. Not a thing. Nada. He was not effective versus Miami, bro.
I love that for us.
So you can't sleep on Miami, bro. Us, I don't really got too much expectations for us. Like, Levine is out. If we want to play a few playing
Yeah,
games,
boy, y'all was tripping last
then we'll
night.
get Boston first round. We gonna get ran out the fucking gym.
Bro, y'all was tripping last night.
I don't know what Drummond was thinking.
Yo, you see that shit, Drew?
What's that?
What happened with the
Oh, yeah,
Bulls?
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
They
that
threw
was-
it off the backboard to go dunk, and Drummond came behind him.
Yeah,
like,
I was fucking up people parlay.
Hey,
I'm like,
bro,
what the
I was
fuck
like,
is this
what
nigga
the
still
fuck
clowning?
this nigga doing?
Nah, yeah, I
Shit
know
is
what that shit is. That's
clowning.
that LA. That's that fucking Vegas call, nigga. Fuck up this parlay right quick, nigga.
I know Billy Donovan fed up, and I want to keep Billy Donovan, but he's
going
going.
to Kentucky. He going to
He's
Kentucky.
going, man. He's
I
out.
wonder if that was a dunk prop for bro.
It might have been, bro. You never know. That's crazy if he pulled that move. Cause what quarter was it? Cause if this was on like,
He was down too. We was down 13.
oh, it might have
See
been
what
that.
I'm
Yeah.
saying? I might take that dunk prop, man.
Hey, boy, a nigga might have got that phone call. A nigga might have looked at this shit at halftime.
Alright, man. This should be
yeah.
fluky, bro. I'm tired. This shit sucks. We can't talk sports because it's betting involved
Sports betting.
so much, bro. And niggas are getting for real like hooked left and right. Niggas are getting played.
I'll be fed up for real, bro.
Because they be playing in your face, bro. For real. Like, come on, bro. How
Man,
you
I-
pull out your starters? Fucking, come on, bro.
I had a
Y'all fighting for number 1 position, bro.
How do y'all feel about the dude who cashed out on 4K but could have hit for 128K?
how much you put up?
He needed Mookie Betts to hit a home run, and Mookie ended up hitting a bet. I mean, he ended up hitting a home run, but he cashed out at 4K. He could have won 128K.
But what did he initially put in to get that 4K?
Oh, it was like it couldn't have been more than $200 bet.
All right, well, I mean,
This was like an 8-leg type, but
oh well, I mean, don't get me wrong. Now, like that, I mean, I would of course want the 100 and 100
it
whatever.
might have been 200 something. I could be wrong, but it definitely went viral across socials this past week.
All right, I'm
for
sick,
sure.
if
Niggas
200
like, what the fuck you had going on?
But shit, I mean, even to get 4K off of 200 is still. I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
I would have been sick.
Yeah, I would have been sick too. I ain't gonna lie. If I could have made 200K off $200, yeah, I would have been sick as fuck. But I mean, shit, you gotta take it good with the bad nigga. You
Woo.
walked out with 4K. I ain't gonna lie. If I get 200K, I ain't lying. I ain't quit my job, but I'm definitely putting in that PTO for a good week.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying niggas can't take no time off now.
I'm
Yeah,
definitely-
some
I'm
niggas definitely take time off, but
But you see the shit where the nigga was like, he got 60,000 and he quit his job.
no, that was the lady.
It was the lady. Yeah, she got
She's
60,000.
staying in Kentucky. But I mean, it depends on the financial situation. She might already have some bread, not like that, but and she might have hated that motherfucker too.
Yeah, you're right.
Now, I mean, personally, 60 grand, no.
Nah, I'm gonna need more than 60 grand to quit my gig.
Mm-mm. And I like my job too, so it would take a lot for me to dip. But I mean, those conversations always come. It'd be hilarious to see people's certain reactions because it's always dependent on everybody's individual situation.
Facts.
Like me, no. But with her, she probably got a lot of peace of mind winning that 64 grand. She hit for 90, but after tax, she got 64K.
Man, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, she hit for 90. She hit for 90, and then she won 64 grand. So, 64 grand is a lot of money to a lot of people, bro.
Yeah, 64 racks ain't nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, 64 racks ain't
You
nothing.
could start a lot of things off of 64 racks.
It give you a lot of sense of comfortability too.
Mm-hmm. And that shit, even if you wanted to save some,
Get you a high
Yeah.
yield savings account.
yeah.
Get you most in between that 3-5% return because the regular savings account you ain't getting shit. You getting 0.000001. You ain't getting nothing for your bread.
Yeah, and then if you got a Roth IRA, you could.
Yeah, you
Put
go
some
ahead.
mon-
Yeah,
put
so you
some
can
money-
be
yeah,
comfortable. You
yeah,
be comfortable.
you can
And you can still buy you some nice shit here and there. But yeah, man, yeah. I seen that. Salute to her, man, because ain't no telling what she's been going through.
Yeah.
But of course, that was gonna be a conversation on the TL.
Mhm.
They probably should have let that part out about her quitting the job.
Yeah. Because, I mean.
Because all that was gonna just start a conversation.
Oh, why'd you quit your job? But like you said, man, she could have really hated her job. You never know, bro. She could have been working at Family Dollar. She could have been that one. She could have been that one lady who was stuck at that cash register to die at Family Dollar every fucking day. And she's like,
Yeah.
man, fuck this shit. I got 64
parking
racks.
garage. It could be a lot of shit.
It could be a lot of shit.
inside.
They didn't say what job she was working, so you
Yeah.
never know.
Yeah, bless her heart, man. Blessings to her though.
Yeah, definitely for sure.
big ups.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's a big up.
Yes, sir. So yeah, man. That's pretty much about it, man. So
Shout out to USC women's too for winning their
oh,
championship.
salute to them.
Yeah, man.
Salute
Big
to
up,
them.
big
You know
up,
what I'm
big
saying?
up.
Big up. Yeah, man. So NBA playoffs start officially next week.
Yeah, man.
Playing I think starts Monday or Tuesday.
I think it's the 15th.
Yeah, so 15th would be what? Monday, Tuesday.
It's the 16th through the 19th.
16th through the 19th.
16th through the
That's
19th.
going to be on Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday through that Friday.
Yeah,
Playoffs should start that Saturday, the 20th.
man.
So yeah, man, we here once again, another season, another NBA playoffs. So be interested to see, man.
All right,
how this
y'all
all
got
goes.
y'all predictions for as far as
Boston, Denver finals. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, okay, that's cool. I'm gonna go Boston. I'll probably go Boston, Denver, or if I'm going with the Young Bucks, I'm gonna do a little surprise. I'm gonna go Boston, OKC for the final.
They're
And
not
OKC gets to the finals. That'd be major.
I don't think they're ready yet.
You don't think they're ready?
So rematch, Drew.
Oh yeah, of course,
Miami, Denver again.
of course,
Got you.
of course.
Who y'all got for y'all rookies of the year, defensive player?
Wemby is my rookie of the year and DPOY.
Facts. Who y'all got for MVP?
Joker.
Joker, 6 man. I heard people say Malik Monk going
I'm
one.
Malik Monk.
I feel like early season, yes, for sure, for sure. Outside of that, he's had his ups and downs, but I still give it to him.
Okay.
I mean, I know, I can't give it to Russ because Russ just shooting them shit over with the backboard and all kinds.
Hey,
of
but Russ
shit.
played good a couple games.
Yeah,
Not
Russ played
sixth
good.
man of the year.
Yeah, not 6 man of the year caliber.
Most
yeah.
improved. They got Tyrese. Maxey, Kobe White, a few other people.
I can see Kobe getting that.
They say Tyrese the favorite though. Maxey.
But did he? I mean, yeah, he did. His scoring,
he balled out.
his
He
scoring
balled out.
definitely did
Scoring
jump
went
up. It definitely jumped up. So I can't even.
Sorry,
say
man.
that.
I would like to see Kobe get it, but I understand.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Kobe probably would have got it if Embiid was a full healthy season. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Maxey would have been
had
dumbing
to-
like that. Yeah.
Maxey had to step the fuck up.
So we'll see what's happening with Embiid too, because nigga,
Them damn Skechers, man.
if you can't get to a conference final again, god damn, bro.
But all right, so do you think people? I mean, because I'm seeing people say, maybe they should, kind of sit him down for a little. Don't
I
like.
don't think he should have came back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't let this nigga come back just yet. Kind of wait, because the Philadelphia 76ers, they have been keeping alive since you've been gone. Now, like, they still been in playoff contention.
But they
So-
know without him, it ain't no chance.
Yeah, it ain't no chance. I honestly feel like they weren't gonna win this year, whether he there or not. Me personally. So I think this year I wouldn't play him in the first round. I would really just let him just let him rest. Because we wasn't gonna. I mean, now don't get me wrong. You pay the nigga. The Philadelphia fans have been trying to go through the process for God knows how long.
10
So,
years.
so I know they want something. God damn it! But I feel like if you play this nigga and he get hurt, y'all played yourself.
Yeah. It remains to be seen, bro.
Yeah, we'll see.
He chosen to go back out there. So, yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got. Shout out to everybody in the city doing their thing. Everybody,
big up,
please
big up.
be safe.
For sure.
Keep your head on the swivel. Keep going after them goals. Remain consistent.
Yes, sir.
Always, man. And like we say every week, man, you hear anything on the show to get you in your feelings, you feeling some type of way, always remember, we're just the messengers.
We out.